afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the Bath Forum. My name is Mark McGuinness. I'm one of the university's Pro Vice-Chancellors, and it's my honour and pleasure to welcome everybody to this long-awaited graduation ceremony. Yeah, correct. So, just a few words about this auditorium from me. This is a 1934 Grade 2 listed building. It has a star rating as well. Lots of people in the room will be incredibly interested in that. You can see, looking around you, it's an almost complete example of an Art Deco cinema of its times. I only mention that because this building, as a listed building, is unusual in a sense for Bath. Many of our heritage assets are to look at, but not necessarily to use and enjoy. This one's different. This is used by the community regularly. People come here to listen to music, to listen to spoken word, for the political and religious meetings, all kinds of things. Schools use this building regularly. It's a part of our community, and it's particularly appropriate, I think, that we're here to celebrate as a community, the university community, in a building that has that purpose. My own kids have been on this stage. They crossed that way, dressed as reindeers a few years ago. So I know the building well. So, my main point today is to really give you a sense of the ceremony and how it will run. So I'll speak to the graduates in a moment about that. But I do need to thank a few organisations and people at the beginning because running a large public event such as this is a challenge in the best of times. It has been particularly challenging with the context of COVID. And I would like to thank everybody who's here today in our audience and our graduates for observing all the rules and requirements that we so hopefully clearly laid out to keep everybody safe. Our judgment was that we wanted the focus to be on the celebration of your achievement and not necessarily to be concerned so much about observing those safety regulations because we would have them built in. So I hope we got that right for you and you do enjoy the ceremony as much as we hope you do. I would like to thank all the members of staff at the university who've been involved in pulling an event such as this together, but also external organisations. So the Bath Forum itself has been a key partner in delivering this event today, as has the Guildhall. And also Bath and North East Somerset Public Health team have worked very closely with us throughout our planning for these events over many, many months, and would like to signal their support and their advice and their expertise in making today happen. So my main job is really to run through what will happen, as I say, and so graduates. The first thing that will happen when I've finished in a few minutes is I will ask everybody in the auditorium to stand, please, and that will be for the academic procession, which is currently being assembled in the foyer area to enter the auditorium. That's a very colourful, a very splendid affair. You'll see lots of different colours, lots of different robe colours. We wear the robe colours of our awarding institutions, just as our graduates do today. And obviously staff have many different awarding institutions, so it is a really splendid and colourful thing to see. There will be a fanfare playing throughout that time. The academic procession will reach the stage and will stand with you until the Vice-Chancellor, who is the last person on the stage and will sit in the centre, she will turn to face the audience, and when she sits, that's all of our cue to follow her and sit down, and the fanfare will fade at that point. So hopefully that's quite clear. I'm delighted also to say that the Vice-Chancellor made it clear that she would be here in person for every ceremony to congratulate every graduate who is celebrating today through such difficult recent times. And she's met that, and she will give a welcome speech and greet every single graduate. So that's really, really pleased to be able to report that. Now, graduates, we do have a very strict running order here today, and you've probably worked out that you're sat in a very deliberate set of rows. Please keep the order that you're in. Our readers have the same order that you're sat in, so it's really important that you do keep to the order that we've had you seated in to make sure that your name is the right name read out as you cross the stage. When you reach the stage, be here. I will greet you at the top of the steps. I'll move over to just by that handrail there, as you can see. There are 9 steps. That might be useful. Might be a few nerves going at that time. New shoes, maybe, as well. So I will make sure that you're on the top step before you launch onto the stage. So I may just ask you to take another step if you've missed that. There is a blue carpet at the very top, and it runs right across the stage. So as you reach the top, make sure you're standing on the blue carpet, and you'll be fine. If not, I'll just give you a little prompt to move forward. The reader will read your name out, and that's your cue to cross the stage on the blue carpet. That's your moment. Enjoy it. Take your time. Wave to your loved ones. Punch the air. Any moonwalkers? Don't miss that opportunity. So it's your moment. Enjoy it, every single part of it. You can, as you reach the steps, you can remove your face covering. So the historical record of you crossing the stage will be quite normal. Smiley, happy faces, not the face masks. Unless you want to keep your face mask on, that's absolutely fine, but you are permitted to remove it. I do ask that you would replace it when you get to the other side of the stage. Once all the graduates have been presented to the Vice-Chancellor, she will then confer the awards, and I'll move us on to that after the presentation of the graduates. And it's at that moment that the Vice-Chancellor will invite the graduates to remove their hats, but not before. That's a tradition. So we'll keep to that. The ceremony is then closed, and the Vice-Chancellor will say some closing words, and I will again ask everybody to stand for the academic procession, and they will make their way out of the auditorium in the way that they came in. They'll leave by that side, come across the front of the stage, and then up through the central aisle. They will leave by the back doors, the rear entrance to the auditorium. Graduates, you will be invited, as soon as the academic procession has left the auditorium, you'll be invited to leave the auditorium by the exit doors in the corner of the auditorium to your left. And we'll do that in single file. And the ceremonies we've had this week already, spontaneous applause has arisen as you're applauded out of the auditorium. No pressure, audience. But that's been a nice touch. Once all graduates have left the auditorium, we'll exit the guests in the same way. On the other side of those doors, it does go straight out to the street. The street has a traffic restriction order on it today, so there's no traffic. It's safe to congregate there, and we'd rather get people into the outdoors so you can celebrate with your loved ones as quickly as we possibly can. Academic staff will join you there as well to come and congratulate you. So hopefully that's all clear to everybody. So finally from me, a few short housekeeping notes. Please could you ensure that mobile phones are switched off or on silent. We have trained first aid staff on hand. Should you need assistance for any reason, just attract the attention of a steward who will get that assistance to you as quickly as possible. And in the very unlikely event that we do need to evacuate the building for some or other reason, there will be a very clear instruction for that to happen. And if that does happen, then help will be available to get you to your nearest exit and to exit the building safely. So we now move to the main event. It's your graduation ceremony, long awaited. May I take this opportunity to wish you all future happiness, success, and most of all, rewarding adventures, whichever path you choose. I hope you have fun. Would you all please stand for the academic procession? Graduates and your guests, colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, I call upon the Vice-Chancellor of Bath Spa University, Professor Sue Rigby, to open this graduation ceremony.
I'd just like to say how wonderful it is to be here with you today. It's taken a while, and I'm absolutely thrilled that we're finally managing, hopefully, the graduation that you've wanted and waited for. Yes! Isn't it brilliant? It's fantastic! Well done. Sorry, that was the end of that. So friends, graduates, colleagues, a very warm welcome to the Bath Spa University winter graduations. And colleagues, please feel free to remove your hats. I have to say that, or your graduation is invalid. We're delighted to be able to hold our ceremony in this setting and very grateful to the staff of the forum who go to such efforts to make us all feel welcome. And I'd also like to thank all the staff from the university who spend these days really trying to make sure that this is a special day for everyone, guiding and helping and making sure that everyone is in the right place at the right time. We're here to celebrate the fantastic achievements of our graduating students, whether you finish your degree in 2020 or in 2021. You've all followed an unprecedented and difficult road to get here, and it really is so good to see you at this special event. Each degree accomplished comes with a narrative of hard work, late nights, panicked visits to the library or to the studio, coffee and maybe other things, and stress-busting cakes with friends, and a growing sense of confidence and capability. Very few of us emerge unchanged from the process of studying for a degree, and indeed we shouldn't, or it wouldn't have served its purpose. As with any life-changing event, growing up, having children, falling in love, you can't imagine it until you've done it, and then everything is altered. You can't go back now, graduates. You are, in a way, made new. For each of you, there were common aspects to that journey, to a BA, to a master's, to a doctorate. But for each one of you, it's been an individual path that has been intermittently thrilling, terrifying, exhilarating, and just sheer tedious sometimes. You should be enormously proud of yourselves and all that you have accomplished. And I just invite all of you to take a minute now to think about that journey, that individual, unique process that got you from the starting point when you arrived to commence your studies to this point now. Just have a think back and reflect on how much you've grown and how much you've changed in that process. I'm conscious that some of you may have spent the afternoon in a pub, so I shouldn't spend too long letting you reflect. Although studying for and receiving a degree is something individual, it's accomplished within the supportive framework of friends and family, some of whom are here to celebrate with you today. And in a moment, I'd like to ask you to stand up, to face your friends and family in the audience, and to give them a big round of applause. And also, as you do that, to give a big round of applause to those people who aren't here today, but are thinking about you exactly at this moment, and probably watching on the live stream as well. So can I ask you just to stand up, turn to your supporters and friends and family, and give them an enormous round of applause. Thank you. And then the tricky bit in the dark is to sit down in the seat you started off in and not hurt anybody while you do it. Well done. So, no need to stand up again, but can I also ask you to join me in thanking those staff who've taught you and supported you in other ways through your studies. I'm privileged to lead, really privileged, to lead a group of outstanding academics and professionals who have you, their students, always at the heart of what they do. They work very late hours, and many of them, especially since the pandemic, and are delighted with your attainments. So please join me in thanking them now. Thank you. This is a high point in the university calendar, a day of great joy, but also great sadness. You might think of the university as being a set of buildings, or a set of academic attainments, a library, the studio, Locksbrook Road. But actually, it's not any of that. A university is a community of learners, nothing more and nothing less. And you've been a central part of that community for a while now. As you leave, that community's lessened, and we miss you. While we'd have it no other way than that you graduate from our world and move on, you leave a big gap, and we are very sorry to say goodbye. But keep in touch. You are always part of the Bath Spa community. If we can help you in any way, at any time in the future, just let us know. And we'd love to hear about your successes and stories in the years to come. We are a community that you can be very proud of. Our roots stretch deep, back to the 1850s, and since that time, some of Britain's finest artists and teachers have worked with us. But we are a university of the 21st century, designed to meet the challenges of a post-industrial, highly volatile and rapidly changing world. You graduate, especially you graduate in uncertain times, but with an academic and creative armoury that will allow you to thrive. You are creative, deeply so, critical, analytical, able to dance on the margins of knowledge and open your mind to the unknown. You don't rush to quick decisions, you don't rush to blame. Rather, you bring your high-level, creative and academic skills to bear on a problem or an opportunity, and in doing so, you make the world a better place. A degree in arts and design disciplines is testament to your confidence and deep creativity and originality. The pandemic has been a hard time for creatives, but we're now well on the way to recovery, and the world and its opportunities are opening up again. One thing we've all learned during lockdowns has been the importance of making and designing as individuals and as a society. Your skills will help many people to be their best selves as you bring joy and challenge to their lives. However you choose to use your invaluable skills, we wish you satisfaction and fulfilment in the years to come. Success for you may be out in the wide world, or it may be inside a small group of valued family and friends. But remember, from here on, there is no external metric of achievement, only the small voice inside that expresses pride and determination as you make your way through life. But if I had to choose a set of people to make a difference and to make things better, it would be you, our graduates. And just now, I can ask no less of you than that you thrive in your life journeys, that you make a difference, and that in doing so, piece by piece, you change everything. You have the rest of your life to spend, and I'll be delighted to watch as you spend it wisely and for the benefit of others, be they old or young, in these dark times. So well done, graduates, and have a great day. You've earned it, and I congratulate you. Well done.
We now move to the presentation of awards to graduates of Bath Spa University, and I call upon the Vice-Chancellor to receive graduates from the School of Art.
I present the following for the award of Bachelor of Arts with Honours in Combined Awards. Abigail Rose Fisher. I present the following for the award of Bachelor of Arts with Honours in Contemporary Arts Practice. Annie Mae Ashwell. Elizabeth Evelyn Bond. Frances Ann Brown. Ella Rose Roberta Budd. Callie Jade Charles. Kitty Alexandra Clark Martin. Honor May Collins. Daniel Zrigar. Zoe Faulkner. Samuel Hawkins. Hope Langham. Yasmin Alice Main. Thomas Mansfield. Esther Pamela Moraes. Gabriella Intini Morris. Lucy Kate Newman. Gabrielle Nicole Palmer. Isabel Louise Patterson. Jasmine Nabila Ritchie. Hayley Caroline Simpkins. Saffron Albert Summerfield. Catherine May Simmons. Gemma Alice Bagniti Thornton. Faye Louise Timmins. Caroline Vitsham. Morgan Marie Warner. Maya Georgina Wheatman. Christopher James West. I present the following for the award of Bachelor of Arts with Honours in Fine Art. Lily Ayres. Georgiana Florence Barnes. Poppy Ann Briggs. Lauren Charlotte Cattle. Lucrezia De Canio. Indy Jane Drake Brockman. Jennifer Elizabeth James. Jakob Stanislav Zajacek. Jodie K. Maxwell. Megan Rebecca Mills. Finley Valmay Morrow. Saffron Murray Brown. Samantha Christine Price. Leah Rosella Rose Cara. Lucy Mary Savage. Juliette Ann Smith. Sarah Kate Elizabeth Stansfield Hayes. Lauren Alexandra White. Charlotte Williams Hill. Laura Elizabeth Wollaston. I present the following for the award of Bachelor of Arts with Honours in Photography. Bronwyn Sarah Eyre. Jade Lorianne Cardaly. Sophie Argentina Francesca Castellani. Isabel Emma Kolnagi. Andrew Philip Dickens. Imogen Emily Kate Glanville. Lauren Amy Glencross. Bailey James Bryson Kidd. Georgia Tara Lacey. Victoria Catherine Elizabeth Maidstone. Stephanie Joan Mensing. Judy Rachel Milner. Natasha Elizabeth Patterson. Annie Mabel Ratcliffe. Katia Kroldau Aldeas. Rebecca Elizabeth Shield. Charlie Sarah Skinner. Hannah Elizabeth Souter. Sapphire Frances Wynne Stewart. Oliver Taylor. Maya Charlotte Thompson. Bethany Louise White. Alicia Alice Whitehouse. I present the following for the award of Master of Arts in Curatorial Practice. Despoina Fasuli. Chloe Alexandra Loudon. Lucy Pigeon. Rosie Elizabeth Ricks. Kate Elizabeth Whitehouse. I present the following for the award of Master of Arts in Fine Art. Benjamin Lewis Aitken. Louise Virginia Baker. Elizabeth Bond. Mark Birch. Amy Louise Butlin. Francesca Grace Carey Chambers. Daniela Correa Fortes. Harry Paul Coucher. Jonathan Stephen England. Laura Elizabeth Harris. Jennifer Elizabeth James. Jakob Stanislav Sajazek. Erin Rebecca Leatherbarrow. Jonathan Ed Leckie. Alison Minkley. Afzal Shafiu. Lauren Alexandra White. Sophia Elizabeth Swaveling. I present the following for the award of Doctor of Philosophy in Fine Art for the thesis entitled Seen Believed, a practice-based study of depiction within the photograph. Melissa Jane Mahon.
I present the following for the award of Bachelor of Arts with Honour in Fashion Design. Amy Jane Baldwin. Hannah Olivia Bully. Emily Rose Ganderton. Charlotte Iris Stimpson Hartnell. Tara Moyni Vaughn. Catherine Louise Priest. Valentine Reef. Esme Silk. Catherine Elizabeth Turner. I present the following for the award of Bachelor of Arts with Honours in Graphic Communication. Amber Brooks. Caitlin Curtis. Max Falconer. James Ethan Green. Zachary Noah Merle. Olivia Savick Mitchell. Sarah Beatrice Orpin. George Benjamin Price. Kevin Conrad Rigby. Gilbert Sabati. Jessica Heidi Scuba. Alice Elizabeth Thomas. Chloe Megan Welch. Miles Jacob Welford. Saffron Wood. Yamsin Wood. Natasha Woods. I present the following for the award of Bachelor of Arts with Honours in History of Art. Joanna Burrett. Anna Cope Mew. John Gabriel Magson. Francesca Madison Jessica May Sellers. Danae Anera Stewart. Luke Thomas White. I present the following for the award of Bachelor of Arts with Honours in Textile Design for Fashion and Interiors. Eliva Carolyn Atkinson. Lucy Isabel Flanagan Bennett. Sophia Louise Bevan. Alice May Clark. Jordan Emily Costin. Caitlin Diane Evans. Salome Nicole Evans. Jessica Jane Gain. Tabitha Rose Helly. Olivia Lily Ava Holbrook. Megan Louise Kimball. Sophie Ann Malandrindos. Asha Megan Memory. Jessica Louise Morgan Helliwell. Charlotte Emma Nett. Libby Rennie. Olivia Isabel Softly. Francesca Molly Thorne. Isabel Megan Davies Walker. Jessica Ruby Westlake. Amy Mary Margaret Williams. Natika Wilson. I present the following for the award of Bachelor of Arts with Honours in Three-Dimensional Design, Iteria Material Object. Joseph Constable. Max Joseph Farnell. Oliver James Boche Langford. Adam Dominic Mayrick. Amy Sky Robbins. Ephemiah Stavridis. Leo Way. I present the following for the award of Bachelor of Honours in Furniture and Product Design. Henry Paramore. I present the following for the award of Bachelor of Honours with Honours in Graphic Design. Jessica Elizabeth Carter-Crowther. Ashley Ann Mace. I present the following for the award of Masters of Arts in Visual Communication. Claire Louise Hepburn. Elizabeth Kate Levitt. Finley Paris Naylor. Jason John Tabagan Ortega. Alessio Paginchun. Wanapa Kombi. Richard Ivo George Scarrett. Yan Wang. I present the following for the award of Doctor of Philosophy in Design for their thesis entitled Play as a Design Tool, Co-Designing Shared Community Space, Catherine Helen Langham. I present the following for the award of BA Graphic Communications, William Hewitt. Tristan Pierre Higgins Sanchez. Harvey Jones. Lottie Copeland. Domino Licciata. I present the following for the award of BA Honours Textile Design for Fashion and Interiors, Kerry Sharp. Millie Sandy. I present the following for the candidate of BA Honours Graphic Communications, Alicia Krost. I present the following for the award of MA Fine Art, Kate Ellis.
Vice-Chancellor, in addition to those candidates presented to you, I commend to you the other candidates listed here but in absentia for conferment of their various awards.
By my authority as Vice-Chancellor of Bath Spa University, I confer the awards of those candidates here present and those in absentia. Graduates, in the traditional way, you may now remove your hats. Well done! I'd like, if I may, to send you on your way with a Gaelic blessing. May the road rise up to meet you. May the wind be always at your back. May the sun shine warm upon your face, the rains fall soft upon your fields. And until we meet again, may your God hold you in the palm of his hand. Ladies and gentlemen, I declare this ceremony now closed.
Would you all please stand for the academic procession?